Well, good day, viewers. Today we have this 2009 Toyota Corolla that I did the timing chain on. It also had a problem with the Evap system, had several fault codes in it. And to fix that, we're going to replace this entire charcoal canister. This leak detection pump fails on them, and that usually causes the problem. This is a Dorman part. I'll give you the part number. So there's the Dorman part number, 911616. Took a little while to get it. So we're going to go ahead and put it in. So here's the list of the codes from the other day. P043E, P043F, P2401, 2402, and 2419. And we also had an O2 signal bias stuck rich bank 1 sensor 1. But we're going to hope that code doesn't come back. That may not be related. It probably isn't. It might have a O2 sensor issue. But we're going to start with changing this Evap canister and see if there's any bidirectional confirmation of tests that we can do afterwards. So the charcoal canister lives behind the gas tank on the left side, behind the rear trailing axle, right here. This has to come off. This electrical plug, this hose here, and this hose going to the fill pipe vent. So because we have a new one, I'm gonna cut the plastic right here because this one's pretty rusty. And then of course the fasteners, 2 on that side and 1 on this side looks like it. So let's get started. So that came off the floor and the bolts didn't break. I did cut this hose because it's rusted right on here. So now I can twist it back and forth. I might have to break it to get it off. Disconnect the electrical plug, this vent hose, this one here. Just pull that clip down and it slides off. And I guess the challenge now is getting this hose off here. I think we'll just take the side cutters and cut the locks because it's garbage anyways. So I had to mangle that to get it off, but it's off now. Put some dielectric grease on these hoses and put the new one on. So there's the new unit installed. Hoses reconnected, pipes reconnected. And we're going to see if there's any bidirectional tests or if we can run an Evap system performance test. See if it'll pass. Okay, so we're in the engine control computer. Let's see if there's any codes, current or history. Shouldn't be because I had the battery disconnected while I was doing the timing chain. Yeah, so it's cleared the codes out of it. Let's see if there's any system tests for the Evap. Evap system check automatic. Let's try this. We'll simulate a system monitor. If malfunction is detected, a DTC will be set. Okay, what are the conditions? To prevent damage to the system, scan tool automatically stop vacuum pump when the pressure drops to negative 39.8 millimeters of mercury. Refer to service manual for more. Do not operate vent valve and vacuum pump continue for more than 15 minutes at a time. Sure that the conditions are met. Vehicles in park, ignition on, engine not running, fuel temperature below 95, fuel level must be between half and 9 tenths. Well, let's see what the fuel level is. Might be a problem because it's only a quarter tank, but we'll try anyways. Turn the key off for 10 seconds. Do not apply the brake pedal. All right, I'll turn the key off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn the key on, don't start the engine. Do not apply the brake pedal. Well, I'm not going to do that. One test graphic display. Let's try that. Okay. Can only be activated every key cycle. If test is completed already, exit and restart. Continue. Simulate the system monitor. Yes. Test will last 8 to 20 minutes. Wait for 10 seconds. I expect to hear that leak detection pump running. I don't hear anything. Auto check in progress, please wait. Vacuum pump is off. Okay, well that's good. I don't hear it running. Purge VSV off. Vent solenoid off. I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm doing this test on a Honda. I'm sorry, Toyota. Heaven forbid I call it Toyota a Honda. Well, how long does this take? One way to increase the billable hours. Oh, I hear the pump running. That's a good sign. It's supposed to be graphical, but it's not graphing it. Oh, I clicked it and I waited too long. Well, it's building vacuum. What did it say? 39 millimeters of mercury? I guess this is why the fuel level is critical, because if it's too low, it's going to take longer than it's expected to build the vacuum because of the volume of air in the tank. So that's why they say half to 9/10, and I got about just over a quarter. Well, it didn't run the pump before at all, so the pump had failed. Still dropping. 22, 23, 24. This is a good test. This is actually pretty handy. And of course, if it can't reach a target vacuum in a target amount of time, it's going to determine that there's a leak in the system. 27, 28. Now I never checked the fuel cap at all. 29. I'm sure the vent solenoid's on that charcoal canister as well. That connector that went to the leak detection pump had like 6 wires in it. 32, oh, 31. 32. I think it said a target vacuum of 39, or negative 39, 34. Then I would imagine it will seal the system and see if it retains vacuum. 35. $36. $37. $38. Well, it was 38. So now it's the vent solenoid was turned on, so it bleeding the vacuum off. It turned off again. It's okay, so it's checking the vent solenoid. You can see the status of the vent solenoid here. Okay, check was completed. Okay, continue. Next check will display codes, if any. Continue. Current codes. Well, we'll check current. And we'll check pending. Oh, you know what? These were probably in there from before. Well, now I don't know for sure. Can't see it setting all these codes because it appeared to work fine. And it also, there's no way it could have set a P0304 misfire code because I never even ran it this morning. So we're going to clear the codes. Continue. Clear codes. I never checked for pending codes. Codes only. I don't think it gave me the option. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so I'm going to run that test one more time just because I'm curious. So I'm rerunning the test. It appears to be working just the same. We'll pick up when we get to the end and the results. Well, it appeared to run the exact same way. Let's check for codes. I'm hoping those pending codes were, yeah, they were from when I first started it after the timing chain repair. So it must have tried to do a test and failed. So we're going to say this one's fixed. Thanks for watching.